Hi, welcome to 10 South TV. My second interview of this week. This week I'm with the Goole manager, Matty Bloor. Matty Bloor, is it?
What?
I'd like to thank you for joining me. Part of the Goole, part of my teams are covered. How long have you been at Goole?
As a manager, it was January, so it'd be what, seven months now. Obviously 4 months of last season, and then the off season, and then 4 or 5 weeks of this pre-season. So yeah, all in all, total time it's been 7 months.
Going back to the last match last season, you returned to the club that you've relegated. I know it doesn't go down to the one match, but both teams had poor seasons. You survived one, but going back to how was that feeling at the end of that match?
Majority it was relief more than anything. It was hard work last season, very hard work, picking up a team in such poor form, and poor position both on and off the field, and yeah, it was hard work. There was a lot of work that had gone into behind the scenes, into each match day. I don't think last season was maybe a true reflection on myself and Terry as managers, but last season was all about staying up, and when we met with the chairman, when we got the job, we said the same, and we will stay in this league, and we did that. But we want to move on from that now. It's a fresh start, new players, got rid of some players that we didn't feel were potentially the right fit for the club. And this is our side we're putting together now, and there'll be let's say a different goal seen this season compared to last season.
Do you because even into the last 10-15 minutes of that game, it was only 2-1.
Yeah.
Did you know that if all Road even scored one goal, did you know Harry Guts was winning at that time?
We was getting updates. It was a strange game. I thought it was a very scrappy first half. As we said about that game, a very scrappy first half. And I think second half there were only really one team in it. I think we finished the game a lot stronger than them. And I think overall they can have no complaints as to who won the game and ultimately stayed up. But yeah, listen, that was last season. It's a new season. We're trying to not block out last season, but trying to learn from things last season rather than let it dictate his actions this year. We'll learn from it, but we've also at the same time we've moved on from it, and that's been the message to the players, been the message to the club officials and the staff and all the rest. So we've got to draw a line on the last season, learn from his mistakes, and move forward as a club.
What about the supporters? Because looking on that Goole Independent Fans Forum, your chairman's resigned, yep. Vice chairman I should say, and there seems to be a bit of a unsettlement with the fans.
Unfortunately there is, and I don't know why, because there's some potentially good times ahead at this football club. And I think when you've been through a period of bad times, it's people don't necessarily want to believe that the good times are around the corner, because we've maybe heard it all before and been let down or got disappointed. So you don't always want to believe that what people are saying, but unfortunately from things that have happened previously, there's certain sets of supporters that are still disgruntled and maybe airing their feelings on the forums, etc. But what I will say is it's an open club. Me and Terry will always be available at match days or before or after training, to speak to anybody who wants to find out more about the club, who wants to find out about signings. But we'll also reiterate what I've said to individuals and reiterate what I've said to club officials. This club and this season, we're going about our business quietly, and we're keeping things in-house, because read a lot of speculation, and I read a lot about certain players signing in certain teams and then next week move on, and it's unsettling. But what I will say to any supporter that wants to find out facts and wants to speak to us personally, then they can come and do so at any of the pre-season games or any training sessions, and we'll settle that.
And 2 cup competitions as well, the FA Cup and the Vars you in again. FA Cup back here. Yeah. Crack of a match.
Absolutely, yeah. I know a lot of the games are close at this level, but we see it as a bit of a derby, and I'm sure that they might feel the same. But no matter who you play against in the cup games,
Yeah,
it's always going to be entertaining. It's winner takes all. I've always enjoyed playing in the cup games, so I'm sure I'll enjoy hopefully playing in them and managing in them as well. So yeah, looking forward to everything. Looking forward to the start of the season. Looking forward to the challenges. Looking forward to the ups. Looking forward to the downs, as daft as it may seem, and hopefully we can have a good cup run in all of the cups this year.
Great stuff. Well, I'd like to thank Matty, and thanks for your time. I'll get back to your players and wish you all the best for the
Thank
season.
you. Cheers.
And thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. There you go, the second one there. That's Goole AFC's manager, one of the managers, Matty Bloor. Brilliant bloke. Wish him well for the rest of the season. I've got one more interview on Thursday. I'm at Barton. Coming up next week, I've got Pocklington's manager, and hopefully I'll get Goole United as well, because we've got a friendly there next Thursday at Pocklington. Keep tuned. I'm recording this match as well, so it should be on YouTube. Thanks for calling. Bye bye for now.